On this planet, within the realm of existence, millions of different animal species coexist. And in this life, humans have become unsung heroes, beacons of light in the darkness, revered saviors of the vulnerable creatures. With their open hearts and selfless acts, humans have turned small moments into grand gestures, creating touching stories of love and compassion. A group of snowmobile riders miraculously heard the distress call of a trapped horse. To free the animal in an area with rugged terrain and deep snow, they had to call for helicopter assistance. This lynx got stuck in a trap and was very skeptical of people until this guy rescued it on his own, and at his own risk. It really seems like the lynx is showing some gratitude now. After 6 years with a tire stuck around its neck, this crocodile finally swam towards people, seeking help or at the very least an end to its suffering. The humans surpassed all expectations by providing the much needed assistance. This powerful example highlights the transformative impact of human compassion and the capacity to alleviate the pain and struggles faced by animals in distress. We have no idea how this goat ended up on the electrical cables, but one thing is for sure, its life was completely in the hands of these people. They tried to bring the animal down but couldn't succeed, so they quickly moved on to Plan B. These two puppies innocently ventured into a tar pit while playing, unaware of the danger they were in. It was fortunate that someone passing by in a car heard their desperate cries for help. The king cobra got trapped in a fishing net, and thirst would have ended it if it hadn't been able to attract people's attention. The people called upon experts to come and rescue it. He rushed to the aid of a kangaroo, not fully grasping how incredible his actions were. A 7-month-old baby was fighting for its life inside the mother's pouch, and now will have a new lease on life with a new mother. It seems that this bird had plans to have a meal with a 1.5-meter-long snake, but the snake had other thoughts about it. The bird was on the verge of losing the fight, but fortunately these professionals were nearby and knew exactly how to help both of them. A baby badger lost its way in the forest, and they were able to reunite it with its family. This hungry stray puppy wandered around all by himself along the dangerous train tracks, trying to find something to eat just to survive for another day. But this kind-hearted individual stood apart from everyone else. After gaining the puppy's trust, he took him home to live the happy and comfortable life he truly deserves. A herd of camels had traveled a great distance through the desert until these people stopped them to offer a refreshing drink. You see, camels can walk about 160 kilometers without drinking, but these animals were already at their limit. The compassionate act of providing them with water showcases the importance of recognizing and addressing the needs of others, even when they may seem capable of enduring hardship. This bird ended up stuck in this man's car, and he was willing to damage the car to save it. What's even more astonishing is that the bird could still fly after the ordeal. It's a remarkable display of compassion and resilience. These little monkeys are using their last bit of strength to cling onto a pole, desperately trying to save their lives. Without a doubt, they would have fallen if this person hadn't appeared just in time. But now, they are saved. It would be really dangerous if the carnivorous animals discovered that the little rabbit is trapped in this fence. Fortunately, the kind-hearted man noticed it and rescued it. I can't imagine how the fox ended up under such a large rock, but it's clear that the only one capable of helping is a human. It's unclear how much longer this fox would have suffered if it weren't for the selfless rescuer. The man immediately rushed to help, despite it being Valentine's Day and having other plans. But what more could be more important than saving a life? This couple definitely didn't expect to come across this while on a nature date. They immediately rushed to help the terrified baby cow, who was legitimately frightened but unharmed. At this moment, this individual is actively saving a manatee from health issues by ensuring it has access to clean water. This serves as a reminder of the importance of protecting our natural resources and the well-being of all living creatures, no matter their habitat. This poor bear sounds terrified. It fell into a dark basement in the middle of the night, but luckily it quickly figured out how to use the stairs. Once the young zebra was stranded in a tree, the rescuers had to manually push aside the branches to free it. Once released, the foal struggled to stand on its own. However, now it is reunited with its mother, so it will be fine. The workers heard a cry of help coming from a flooded well. They decided to investigate and found this poor dog with a puppy. At first, you wouldn't even notice that this little creature is a hedgehog without spines, but true love and care from a human can do wonders. Look, even new spines have grown for it. A rabbit got startled by the noise of the lawnmower and jumped into the water, driven by panic. It turned out to be a terrible decision. The only way to save it was to revive it until it started breathing again. When a stray dog fell into this canal, a group of kind people came together to demonstrate what we humans can accomplish when we work together. Without hesitation, they formed a human chain, extending their hands and reaching out to rescue the stranded dog. With each person lending their strength and support, they successfully lifted the dog out of the water, bringing it to safety. After kayaking downstream, these professional kayakers spotted a helpless deer caught in a strong current. Despite its efforts, the deer was continuously swept away whenever it tried to climb out. Their compassionate hearts drove them to take action and save the deer from its struggle. This leopard got entangled in a wire, and every movement caused immense pain. The animal had to be restrained to perform the rescue operation and free it from the entanglement. Now it will be able to receive the proper treatment at a rehabilitation center. That dreadful tumor had caused him immense suffering. the light has returned to his eyes, and he has regained his confidence and pride in himself. This is what happens when builders carelessly pour tar residue on the ground. It was so severe that this dog had to be literally lifted out of the ground in an excavator. It was tough for him, but look at him now. This kind-hearted young man noticed a lizard infested with parasites. Without hesitation, he took immediate action to help it. As soon as the young man removed the first parasite, he realized he had just provided assistance and began working together with the lizard. While this girl was recording a TikTok video, her dog fell into the pool and started drowning. Fortunately, she heard the splash and reacted quickly. This poor piglet was struggling to stay afloat and had already started to sink, but this man didn't let the piglet die. The young animal was immediately taken to a shelter. Just look at its happy face. Look at how these free divers rescue reef sharks from certain death trapped in a fishing net. This couple spotted a koala in the middle of the road, whose home had been completely destroyed by the fire. They decided to take her with them on a once-in-a-lifetime journey to a place that would become her new home. A sick puppy was seeking help from everyone who passed by, but they all turned her away due to her appearance. Everyone except for this guy. He knew that this sweet girl could be healed and that she was worth it. A lost dog trapped on the highway was rescued by a kind-hearted man. The dog's actions were so sweet, as if she knew you were helping her. Blessings to you for taking care of her. This unfortunate moose fell from a hill onto the ice and was doomed if it weren't for people launching a movie-worthy rescue operation. A rabbit's teeth never stop growing, which is why they are constantly chewing. This particular rabbit had an overgrown lower tooth that made eating difficult. The kind-hearted man resolved this issue and helped the rabbit. I love that he looks like he can't believe what is happening, but continues to enjoy the banana. This deer is desperately trying to get out of the water, but cannot see anything due to the can stuck on its head. The person couldn't swim to help, so they had to use a boat. However, the deer kept swimming out of fear while the water quickly filled the boat. Just when people were about to rescue it, the deer went under the boat. With kindness and care, humans have created wonders for animals. Let's continue spreading love and compassion so that we can live in a world harmonious with all creatures. Join us in spreading the message of love for animals by subscribing to our channel. Together, let's share wonderful stories and actions of love and care for all animal species. Goodbye!